Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, All Things Taylor, just in time for a brand new update. So today we're going to be talking about Sony and their PlayStation 4. And joining me today in a very special guest appearance is none other than Sally Sausage, aka Sally Shortlegs, who is trying to chew on my finger. Hi baby girl, you want to say hi? She is not quite a year old yet, so she is making plenty of milestones. She just hopped on her first stair this past week, and she already knows how to play fetch and to sit and quiet. Good girl, stay. We're working on, so she is so smart. All right, so we have got some interesting news regarding Sony and all my gamers out there. Okay, as you guys know, I am not much of a gamer. I like games, but I'm just not good at them. They do not like me. That is something where I'm very envious of my sister. She is really, really great at video games and Xbox and all kinds of stuff. She like sets up like she is like a dynamo when it comes to that stuff. So if gaming is your thing, listen up. If you are on Twitch, if you really like Sony over Xbox, PlayStation over Xbox, you're going to want to listen to this. So Sony recently had a discussion that is making its rounds on social media where they talked about their projections for the fiscal year ending in March of this coming year, their net sales, and where they see the company heading in the future, possibly as early as 2025. So as you guys know or may not know, on my podcast, I think 2 weeks ago, I discussed how the Nintendo Switch has now officially outsold the, I believe, PS3, and it's on its way to outselling the Nintendo Wii, and the top gaming console sales of all time in the United States. Well, Sony is doing something very, very interesting. And what it actually is, I'm going to quote it here because I thought it was very, very interesting. And it's so indicative of where society is at right now and where we can ultimately see ourselves heading in the very near future. Sony wants to, their goal is to move away from a console-centric approach to a future beyond the console. And what that basically means is they're starting to put more effort, attention, and focus into PC games and mobile games. And we're already seeing this right now. They talked about their expected projections for PC sales by the end of the fiscal year that I mentioned for March of I believe March 2023 is the end of their fiscal year from 2022. And they're projecting an estimated 300 million in net sales just from PCs alone. This is not even, approaching the PS4 sales, the games for PS4, the games for PS5, what have you. This is just strictly PC sales, 300 million in net sales. Now, what's very, very interesting is also they're claiming that in the very near future, games that can play on multiple systems, so for example, Elden Ring and Horizon Forbidden West can play on a PS4 and a PS5. They're telling us that that is going to be a thing of the past very, very soon. They have 0 projects planned out for about, I think they said between 2023 to 2025, there are 0 projects being discussed for new games for the PS4. They are moving on from the PS4 and going to be solely focusing on the PS5, PC games, and mobile games, which is very much indicative of what they said with a moving away from a console-centric approach to a more what was it? A future beyond the console. Sorry, like I said, these notes are chicken scratch, but they're getting better. I find this very, very interesting. We'll definitely have to see what happens, but I definitely feel like this is very much indicative of our society. We have like everything at our fingertips now. Everything is on our phones and stuff. We're always on the go. So this could actually end up being a very, very good marketing strategy for Sony. It sucks for PS4 fans who don't have the money for a PS5 because let's face it, like everything is so expensive these days. Even basic groceries and necessities, everything is so expensive. Gas is so expensive, everything. Living is so expensive, dying is so expensive, everything. So this will be very, very interesting to see how this shift affects Sony and its products going forward. So if you are a PS4 fan and you have, certain favorite games, be on the lookout because they might not be able to play on a PS5, especially with the company moving more towards PC and mobile games and doing away with the PS4 altogether. All right, everybody, that is the latest update from the Talks with Taeler Hendrix podcast. Be sure to check out my podcast with a part of the Russo's brand family on channelattitude.com for more. Talk soon.